Go down and click the panel. You gotta go to the panel. There it says Pulaski County Cougars. Go to the panel. It's right there. Yeah, I'm on video. Say what? Yeah. Let me see here. There, I had to clean the room. I'm sorry.
So, like, my wife, they were watching the JV game, that same feed.
No.
Huh?
They have. Yours was the best. You find it? Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, we're back here from the Cougar Den. We have about 3 minutes left in the warm-up. For those of you joining us for the didn't join us for the JV game, a couple things that you're going to find odd. Maybe first of all is they'll announce the starting lineups, and those guys will stay on the bench. They won't be shaking hands with the referees and any of the stuff like that. They will not have a jump ball. So the visiting team in all VHSL games, as it stands now, has the opportunity to start on offense or defense. And unlike football, where you're only going to have first half and second half, you're going to have multiple jump balls. And the reality is, if you start with the ball first and you have the last jump ball, then you've got one more possession automatically right off the bat. So would be very surprised to see any visiting team not take ball first. But other than that, if you were here, you would see how spaced out the benches are on both sides. And during the timeouts, they stay spaced out and all that kind of stuff. So the only people in the bleachers right now are both JV teams, and I count about 23 parents on the other side, and a couple of media people taking pictures, and the scorekeeper. Again, as I said, opening up in the first game, big shout out to Scott Best for making all this happen, and shout out to the Pulaski County School Board for giving these kids this opportunity. These times are obviously tough, but as a former Pulaski County basketball player myself, I can only imagine what it would have been like going through my last couple of years here had I not been able to play basketball. And the stuff that um, COVID is on us physically is also obviously wears on everybody mentally. So big shout out again to him. And Jeremy, if you're wondering how this all came about, Jeremy Fleener um, is the mastermind behind all these. He's got two iPods and a phone, so he has three cameras going here, and his daughter Abby was running one of the cameras beforehand. So as you and you'll hear the public address announcer uh, do the starting lineups, and I'll just go ahead and it'll be a bit muffled for you, so I'll just go ahead and give them to you while we're waiting. The Graham G-men are out of our Division III out of Bluefield, Virginia. Uh, Todd Baker is the head coach and just does a really nice job. His son, for those of you that remember them coming, they just had one of the better teams in this part of the state. Actually, they're Division II, excuse me, and they've um, anyway, they've just not been able to beat Gate City and Radford. So since we don't know if we're going to be able to have senior night or anything like that, nice gesture by Pulaski County going ahead and announcing the senior. Jersey Johnson's the first to come out. Jersey will be wearing number 4 tonight. Um, he was transferred over here from Radford during the off season to come to school in Pulaski County. And so
Our second senior this evening will be number 5.
second senior AJ McLeod. AJ certainly had a nice career here. Been starting for the Cougars the last couple of years. His sister Natasha is going to come out on the floor with him, and then we'll have our third senior. It's going to be Clay Phillips. He's not going to be dressed tonight. I think he's still trying to get mended there, his ankle or whatnot.
Our third senior this evening will be number 42 of Clayton Phillips. He's hired by Jessica Turner and Nick Phillips.
Clay Phillips looks like it could be the last one to come out. So I'm kind of sitting here all by myself. So apologize beforehand if I mess up on a name or number, anything like that. But again, this is a lot of things had to come to fruition for Cougars and the G-men to take the court tonight. And again, I'd like to thank Southwest Times for being tonight's game sponsor. If you haven't, you can visit them on Facebook Live, and just a wonderful opportunity for others out there if you would like to sponsor a boys or a girls game. We'll hopefully have several more of these, boys and girls. We're not charging admission. We're not, so to be able to, somebody's got to pay the officials and somebody's got to pay the scorekeepers. We'd love for you to do that. Right now, they're one of the Pulaski County assistants, Josh Odell, who had a son named Noah, played basketball for us here. But Graham, in a wonderful gesture here, I'm going to stand myself here and clap. Coach Baker said they always like to do something for somebody during the holiday season, and they read about Coach Odell's house catching fire last week, and I believe Coach Kanoy and Coach Baker go back a little way. You and stuff together. So they gather a team, gather some stuff, and we're able to come up with some money and some goods that are much needed with the Odell family now. There's a GoFundMe page as well. to help that family in their time of need, which is what we should all be thinking about here during this holiday season. Um, I think there's some discussion whether we're going to have the national anthem or not. We are. We're just waiting for the grand players. They brought all that stuff in, and so at this time, I don't know how it'll pick up on the everybody that's in here will be honoring America with the playing of our national anthem.
Special thanks to all of the present tonight.
We'll rotate through 2 or 3 basketballs. We'll pull them out during dead ball timeouts and change the quarters and clean them and so forth. And so the Grand G-Men, again from Bluefield, Virginia, head coach Todd Baker. His assistants are Justin Gray, Billy Roach, and Colby Hill. Tonight's starting lineup, first of all, number 4, guard, is a junior, 5'11" junior, Xavier Bradshaw. You might recognize that last name. That is Ahmad Bradshaw, the running back for the Giants. Nick Owens, 14, is his senior, 5'6", but don't let that fool you. He's been a starter since his sophomore year and played on some really good teams. And good player. Number 20, Zach Dale, is a 6-foot senior. And 23, David Granger, he's 6'1" junior, and he's their leading returning scorer. So let's keep our eye on him. And 24, Cade Roberts, is 6'2" center, which is going to create a little bit of a matchup problem for Pulaski County with the height. So Pulaski's starting all their seniors. Number 1, J.J. Gully, is a 5'11" junior. They're leading in returning field goal percentage. Number 3, Peyton McDaniel, grown quite a bit. Last time I saw him, he was 5'10". He's easy 6'1" now. You really see it. Number 10, Caleb Underwood. Number 4, Jersey Johnson, also starting. And number 5, A.J. McLeod, was our leading scorer, returning from last year, 12 points and 5 assists. I believe he averaged last year. A.J. looks like he's still at 19, looks about 6'1" or 6'2", and if we know he's a terrific athlete, and has established himself as a really nice player in the open floor. I am wearing my mask, so if I'm a little bit muffled, I apologize, but I won't be taking it off anytime soon. G-Men have accepted the ball, as I said they would, and Graves will be tossing it in. And Nick Owens will be calling those 2 guys' number a lot tonight, if this is like I remember from last year. Graham starting out running motion, pass and pick away. Good back cut there by Graves. Nice job by Underwood getting over and under but I think it's just a tad late. Graves will go early to the foul line.
Graves to the line, shooting 2.
Coach Baker from Graham will known to change defenses quite often. You can hear Coach Kanoy right there telling his guys he's going to need 3 here. Graham likes to do a little something full court, and they do a little soft 3-quarter court. To get the ball reversed. Uh, and nothing wrong with this. You know, let's good job by Bradshaw down on the floor, ball out. But they, early in the season, gonna have some problems. These guys, neither team has had a scrimmage, so we're gonna have some execution issues right here. So let's just take our time and run some stuff and establish how what we're gonna do.
Well, you'll have to click on, so it's connected to that camera. So if you go
Really
here,
playing here, that's in a dribble drive offense.
Pulaski County Cougars.
That was number 24, Cade Roberts, which is
Just
first.
need to click on the actual camera.
And Gully will be going to line shoot 2.
Absolutely. What? No.
Yeah, Gully was shot 53% from the field last year and 43 from 3. In quickly for the Cougars is Josh Bourne, who started several games last year as a sophomore. Gully makes the second. Cougars get on the board for the initial points in the 2020-21 season. Cleared out of there, and Dale's made a nice play to come back in and get that. AJ got there just a little late, but nice effort there getting there. I thought maybe he was there in time. The referee says no, that's all that matters. Robert's trying to finish the old-fashioned 3. And that's just a little more want to right there. Graves wanted that ball. As I said last year, I think last year's game here, us came back from about 18 down in the second half to win that game, but Graves had about 20 himself at halftime. He'll find himself at the ball. It's a nice matchup between he and McLeod out there. Two strong athletes. And they've played a lot of basketball for their respective schools. Actually been a nice set there to get the shooter, one of the really good shooters, Peyton McDaniel, who was scored a lot of points on the JV the last couple of years. See what we have there. A couple guys tangled up. Thought he was going to call a jump ball, but he called a foul. That's his first. Team foul number 2. That's going to have it out underneath. Um, I tell you, I'm pretty sure that Bradshaw is a Division I defensive back. I might be wrong on that, but I'm thinking I saw his name on a recruiting thing, and he's already made a couple plays to the ball tonight. He's just really the fastest guy. I'm going to bring Gully off the same play real quick. Unbelievable block in the open field there by Brad. Bradshaw made an athletic play on one end, McLeod makes it on the other. Maybe got away with an extra step there, but we'll take it. Gully gets up inside. That's the second foul on Dale, so early 2 fouls for him. And Coach Baker's going to have to go to his bench. Like 32, Logan Simmons, a 6'2 senior, will be coming in to replace him. For the Cougars, first time off the bench will be number 24, Tyler Sutherland. He'll be replacing Underwood. Gives the Cougars a little bit more size inside. Gully is a good shooter. Now it will be Lane Nestor, who's a ninth grader. Really, last time I saw him in 8th grade games a couple years ago, he's really filled out and grown nicely. Probably pushing 6 feet. Still looking ninth grader out there. Good box out there by Tyler Sutherland. And that's not a bad way to start your varsity career with a three there from the ninth grader. Good kick out by McLeod. Graham runs that baseline cut like we saw a lot in the JV game that we call a flex cut. Nice help there by Sutherland. Warren and Sutherland protected. He got Gray's trap down there, and he just took a little extra hop there. 10-6 with 3:31 to go. Sub in for the G-Man, number 33, Nick Knowles. He's a 6'3 junior. He'll take Cade Roberts' place. Match up with Sutherland inside. Early on, we'll see Pulaski is going to. There's that speed again from Bradshaw. Wow. I don't know how that's showing up on your TV at home, but he was behind by 3 yards and he ended up ahead before. That's our back-to-back layup. Coach can only get a quick timeout.
I got it.
Pulaski has several good three-point shooters, the best of which would be Gully and Peyton McDaniel. But at the same time, you have to, I think, still play a little bit inside out, and I think they can do that with AJ. Maybe he's gotten in the lane a couple times already. But they're going to clearly, early on in the season, you got things you're going to have to clean up. And one is it's floor balance. And when when a player drives in like Pulaski wants to do, and that's the new basketball that everybody wants to do is go drive in and get a piece of the paint. When one driver drives in, there's at least one, if not two, have to replace him up top to keep the floor balance so you're not giving up the early bunnies. And Bradshaw's already made 3 layups. And
Hello?
nice Euro step, but good also the Josh Bourne to get back and create a little question about what move he wanted. There's Graves. I told you, he puts that basketball. He's a scorer. Tells on 7. That's his first. Graves back to the line, shooting 2 more. And I think early in any game, especially early in the season, a seasoned player like David Graves, he's going to find his way to the foul line. There's no better way to get you going and get the stroke going. Um, We've seen some both, and they push the lead out to double digits there. Let's give it a little side pick and roll there. It's Kenoy running a step. Sounds like it. Inside go a little high low. I feel like Gully's got his advantage. That takes Kenoy. Nice little Gully screens in and you create a little high low action. That's a little Bill Self classic from Kansas. Taking on West Virginia tonight. I'm going to get home in time to check maybe the second half of that game. Foul there on Gully. There's that guy again going to the line. Gully's first. Ray will be shooting his 5th and 6th free throw. We're still in the first quarter. Bradshaw checking back in the lineup for the G-Man. We'll give Owens a break. If you notice, I haven't really said much about Owens yet, but that's kind of his game. I mean, he's gonna create a lot of opportunities for Graham because he's not going to turn the ball over, and they're going to run some really good stuff. Coach Baker always does. And he'll take a shot here and there that more will create others. Gully follows up his own shot. Again, good to see him get going here. Cut it back to 6. Down to 50. Graham going to spread the floor here a little bit. Not necessarily looking for the last shot, I don't think, but definitely not. Grace fires it away. This is Johnson for three. And quickly, Pulaski's cutting right back to three. 20 seconds to go. Nice play there by the freshman, and hopefully Bourne will be able to finish it up. Right back to a 1-point game. 5 seconds. I'm not sure Bradshaw sees the clock. Yes, he does. Great finish by the Cougars there. Since the quarter. A lot of energy. Going in and out. I think we've already seen 6 Cougars shoot a 3, so hopefully if that's the sign of things to come. Hopefully we've got some really good shooters. I've not had the opportunity to see them practice, so I'm like you. We're all catching it for the first time, but good to see young freshmen there. 14 Lane Messer drilled his first set. Maybe looked like it opened up the floodgates just a little bit. As we know from last year's experience, Peyton McGregor and J.J. Gully can certainly shoot the three as well as Bourne and McLeod. So, and then Jersey Johnson knocks one down the Francis and Raptors. So, that's going to be the main set for last year. There's certainly going to be plenty of long rebounds, so that's what you're going to get tonight, and that kind of suits their personnel, because we don't have that one Dale Callen style where we play the ball inside to, and he's going to get us for 3 tonight. Although I do think the Cloud's very effective in the post, and we'll certainly see that, I would think, if not tonight, but as Blake and Orange $15 stuff. These guys haven't had a well of practice time, and some of the time they have been very limited, obviously due to the change of system. But team's coming back out, and Pulaski will have the ball, have possession. The referee switched up balls. We got a clean ball in play, but that's super nice to know. You guys are home wondering. Nice little double screen for Johnson to get him open up top. A little Iverson screen. Kyle O'Neal there on that shot. Kyle was one of the leading scorers last year on the JV, and certainly that's a shot that coaches Echo them taking. And there's that guy I was speaking about earlier, Nick Owens. That's his first point tonight, but he's kind of a silent assassin out there. He can score them in bunches, and he can let somebody else score them. Gully seemed to have a pretty good advantage down there, but a lot of experience there with Owens guarding a lot of really good players, including some of those kids Great City's had the last couple of years, and Radford. He was matched up with Quentin. Morton Robertson there a couple of times. Maybe didn't get come out in his favor, but he's certainly no backdown in that young man. 19-15 Graham early in the second quarter here. Nice call by the official there. I'm sure he would like to know that I said that. He'd really appreciate that, because I don't know that I ever told him that when I was running the sidelines. I'm sure he ever gave me that call, though. Pulaski's going to start a flat, so 1-4 set here. Try to put the ball to the second side. Nice play, Pulaski's run that play 3 times now, bringing the guy off that baseline stagger double screen on the baseline, and really created some nice opportunities for him. Let's see what kind of adjustments Graham makes. That amounted to a clear-out for Bradshaw. As we've seen already, Bradshaw the fastest player on the floor. So, it'll be all hands on deck when he gets the ball. Good kick there. Pulaski a little better job there in defensive transition, getting back and getting to the spot, finding the guy. The back screen into a handoff creates a nice opportunity. There's foul. Nice play by him following that up. Yeah, it was that first throw that Owens wouldn't be turning the ball over much. He just turned one over. Good defensive pressure there by Jersey Johnson as he gets a congratulatory foul from Coach Canola. Back into the Cougars, A.J. McLeod and Peyton McDaniel's back in the lineup. So also Caleb Underwood. So Osborne from deep, and look good. That's what you hope you see, a big jump there from the junior. Been on the varsity for a couple of years, very heavy player. Known as a shooter in middle school, and hopefully pretty physical there over the activity underneath, and Graham got away with it. Give him credit. So, as I said earlier, I can hear everything both coaches are calling out. So, kind of nice as an extra, just kind of hearing what they call out and see what play happens. So, Pulaski did a nice job there on the inbounds, pushing them out of the set play because they were trying to get Graves isolated down low against McLeod. It didn't come to be. Well, Bradshaw made it through. I would have. Looks like he's willing to take him, and Coach Baker's willing to let him shoot him. So. Good pass. Nice play by Nick Owens. Nice Euro by A.J. McLeod, getting all the way to the hoop.
That was nice.
Graham up 26-24, 2:30 to go in half. Coach Canola looks to do subbing quite frequently. I think maybe Graham's got 3 or 4 that they want to play with a lot of minutes here. So let's see if we can't get into their legs here. Probably won't come them out to the second half. Now they're on Kyle O'Neal. That's the first. Belly back in the lineup, along with the freshman Vestas. That JV game too. That's nice action. This is about 3 or 4 things you got to guard. Pulaski did a pretty good job on all 3. Good hustle by Gully to get all the way down there, get himself in action. But getting a little frustrated with him there, with himself. But I think he did a nice job protecting the ball, not allowing the Graham guy to get to it. He'll finish that as the year goes on. Yeah, that's you'll give up a 17-footer in transition all day. Foul's on Gully. That'll be his second foul, and looks like with 2 minutes to go in the half, that JJ didn't pick up number 3. Nice seal action. That was the seal they were trying to get on their last play. AJ going, putting his players spread out and everything. Coach Benoit obviously likes that matchup between he and 33 there, Nick Knowles. Good job taking up the shot. I think Coach would like to see him get all the way to the cup there. I shot him a little bit there. That's a time there when probably Owens is a little bit too unselfish. I think that's what Coach Baker told him there. Hey, Nick, you're a senior. It's okay if you shoot it every now and then. He's one of those guys that if you are a shooter and you're playing with him, you're buying him a Christmas gift. He'll get you a couple extra shots. Yep, good call. Just gotta chin it right there. And 56 seconds to go. Pure stroke there by Graves. Pulaski played a pretty good first half here to stay close. They're very important 35 seconds here. Well, 7, I can see him get a good one here. Daniel's just a little bit anxious here, I think, to see the first one go in. And a timeout. Graves had the opportunity with 20 seconds to go and up 7. He might be wanting to run something here to get a last one. They're going to have the ball coming out of halftime, so you get 2 possessions in a row here if you take the last shot here. There's 20 seconds to go.
Hey. That in the 5th grade. What do you think about that? upcoming games, and I get in touch with Cougar Athletic Director Scott Best, SBS at pcba.us. We would like to help sponsor this game season. I'm in charge of the parent account here, so literally the only people that are here are the parents and the JV teams. The other team that watches, so everything is live. The guys from school is doing it. So we got to pay those people somehow. And by sponsoring these games, we can help pay for this Facebook, YouTube Live, doing it.
Appreciative of that. Anyway. Good. Okay, you can go and take some.
time to really hammer in. This is that front scoring effort, and currently the Grand Rapids, Woodville, Virginia, lead the best in the division right now, 31-24. Going away there, Lakeland is there, and Lakeland tries to come out stop the Ravens defense anyway. Lakeland drags down 11. David Gray 9, Dave Roberts 10, Jack Mills is 10, and they go through. For the Cougars, leading the way, Jay Gully, 7, Josh Moore has 5, Kyle Mill has 4, Ray Dexter 3, Moses Rogers 3, and David 5 3. Coach Jamie is leading the game for the Cougars with 7 the best 2.2 million. Got a couple more minutes to go. We can knock down another 2 here early on in the third period. It's still a little different. Pulaski, I don't know what they're asking to do, but they certainly made 1, 2, 3, and probably is putting up there at least 12 times. Obviously, you make a couple more of those, and you're 5 for 12, and all of a sudden you're right where you want to be, right there at 21 points. Just like back out further and further. For long, we want to get like we were early in the game. That's a big difference. Oh, you're fine. Who? Who?
Jaden's mom. Grace's mom. She cracks me up. Tamika cracks me up. One day I was there over there with my boy in the white shirt. We down at Country Grace's mom. She cracks me up.
Third period, possession hour will point to the Grand Kingman.
That's what I'll be worried about. I'll be more worried about Bourne than anybody else. I'd let him shoot all day. Shoot it, I dare you. That was a nice pass.
Good job by the Cougars to defense. That foul was against number 23, Brady's his first foul. Team foul number 1 in the second half. Porter to the line, he'll get 2 free throws. Checking in for review, the number 4, getting that flat with it. Porter gets the second one. Rebound by Daniel. Third one going back to the Cougars. Basket for Warren. Underwood. Brings the point back to the Big Ten Milwaukee.
Five, 35.
Well, that's going to go against number 10 Underwood, his second foul. Team foul number 1 in the second half. That'll send number 20 Dale to the line. Breaks your foul. Basket for 3. The G. That's going to go against number 20 Dale, his third foul. Team foul number 2. Foul's going to be going against number 3, Peyton McDaniel, his first. Team foul number 2. Substitution. Second for the team and 33 goals. Also for the Cougars, 24 Sutherland. Rebound by Flowers.
Allie.
Foul against Cougars, number 2, Born, his first. Team foul number 3. Checking in for Cougars, number 11, O'Neill. Left down 6 with the Cougars. On the floor, the Cougars. Number 4, Bradshaw, the junior hits first. Team number 3. Foul on the floor, going against the Cougars, 24 Sullivan, his second. Team foul number 4. Foul on the floor, going against Pulaski. I thought it was going against number 24 Sullivan, his third. Team foul number 5. Back into the Cougars, number 1, Elliott. Three-point basket for Cougars. In for the team of Brandon Morgan. Basket for Brady. Substitution taken back in for the Cougars 14, Nestor. Brady will be calling against number 4, Bradshaw, his second. Team foul number 4 and 5. Free throws.
I look up. You got to get the corner if you can. Hello? All right, all right, I'm not checking to see. His headphones might be dead. Yep. We'll be live with you. I think you're. Mark. Mark. Hey, tell him his ear pods are dead. Mark, they're getting fuzzy. They're dying. Do you have plug-in headphones?
Hear me now? No? Can you hear me? Okay, a little change in my AirPods went dead, so you guys that played for me or know me know that I don't know the first thing about what I'm doing right now. I'm just kind of doing what Jeremy tells me to do, but at least I did bring a backup that plugs in. And make sure my AirPods get a little bit more charged maybe during halftime when I'll be good to go. So I've not missed anything. Cougars still down 16. Both teams turned it over on their initial possession. That's that set they went back to in the first half. Good look inside off the slip screen. Now Pulaski's going to try to come up, play a little bit more full court pressure. No need to take any crazy chances. I think you can push Graham into some bad situations here. But the one situation, you just want to get the ball out of Graves' hand and Owen's hand. Maybe let those other three in a little bit in full court. Three-pointer is good by Ben Morgan.
Against your Cougars. That's going to go against number one, JJ.
Don't hate that. JJ trying to make a little bit, as a scorer, had the best of the second halves here, trying to make a little something happen. Ball was out in front of him. Trying to make something happen defensively.
Rebound on foul.
Good kick by AJ. Very nice. That's number 3. Tyler Neal, excuse me, the sophomore, with a good stroke there. But got to corral him a little bit better than that. Owens on the easy land. Again, Graham. You hear on many of the football and basketball college telecasts they're talking about the older teams are the better teams right now due to all the COVID restrictions. And definitely see that here tonight. There's the 3 by the freshman. Lane Nestor, his second 3 of the night.
Was that a play?
13, cut it to 13 here. Right there, coming out of that rotation's got to be there on that backside. It's twice now. Graham's beaten the initial push, but that's okay against the press. Never worry too much if people beat the initial one, but you have to rotate. You have to rotate that backside. So his back. The most dangerous defenders in a press a lot of times can be the guys that the ball is just going to pass. You have to sprint and catch that thing, and can come up behind it and get a trap like that. Or as we just saw right there, if you're sprinting that backside, you can steal that pass. The guy will never see you. So anyway, we have a timeout on the floor. 61-46 Graham with 4:42 to go. Again, I'd like to thank tonight's sponsors, Southwest Times. Been in Pulaski forever. Raise your hand if you had a Southwest Times paper route back in the day. I would like to say I did, but I didn't. My brother did. I remember walking the Randolph Henry Avenue route with him a few times. And I could never been mine full time because I couldn't do the dogs. Scared to death of them. Anyway, here we go. That was my Bill Walton impersonation. That's coming out of the timeout, picking up full court. So I got to be careful right here. Graham brings somebody up and then sends somebody long. We're playing 3-on-3 right here. That's what I'm talking about right there. Run right in the trap. Good job by Gully. Good rotation by Jersey. But daggone Gray's just patient against the pressure. Didn't let it bother him like it would some people that hadn't had that experience he's had the last couple of years. And Graham going back to the foul line. Dales will be shooting 2. They called it foul on AJ. That'll be his second personal foul. They'll also put them, I think, in the bonus from here on out.
Checking for the Cougars is 14.
Coach Canoy maybe a little offense for defense right there. Lane Nestor back in the lineup for Jersey. And well, good rebound by Gully. Good stick to it in this one. Had a play little bell right here. He's down 14. Anything can happen. And certainly Graham has experience in the big games. Been in the regional state tournament the last couple of years. But right now, Cougars got a freshman and a sophomore out there on the floor, and so you just got to keep playing. You don't know what's going to happen. It cuts it to 13. Playing one possession at a time. Right here's the deal, though. Bourne's got to do a good job keeping Owens in front of him. Maybe get a count, get him give it up. That's the thing you're going to find with McLeod out of the lineup, which he's got to come out. He's tired, needs a blow there. But every time he goes out, Coach Baker runs a set and gets Graves inside. Gets him in the post.
Graves to the line.
Like I said early in the telecast, Graves is a scorer. We've seen him go to the line multiple times tonight. In fact, I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's in double figures on foul shots attempted. With that stroke, you're going to score a lot of points that way.
Foul on the floor going to be called against the team. Number 12.
Good try by number 12 there, Braden Surface. But the block was called there. That's under control there, just getting to the lane. That's going to be a big key here to get some open threes here. It looks like Pulaski. That's it. TJ Monty got away with it for a little bit. He hopped and then he hopped again.
First, team foul number 7.
Gully will be at the line shooting 2 here. 3:47 to go. Knocks down his first one. Subs back in for both teams. McDaniel's back in for the Cougars. Placing O'Neal.
24 Cougars.
Coach Kanoy just looking for a spark here. Needed deflection here in the open floor. Awful hard to do against a team that's got some veteran ball handlers. There you go. See if Pulaski can maybe get a quick hoop right here off the turnover. Graham kind of zoning it up, makes it hard. Kind of a matchup. It's hard to figure out who to. You definitely haven't had time to work on your plays enough as it is to have to run an out of bounds play against a matchup like that. It's pretty tough. That was weird. That's what I was talking about earlier. Those two came up behind and really could have. That's a better job doubling Graves, but he finds the shooter. And Graham's got plenty of those. Salyers with that one. No, excuse me. Dales. Bourne, quick timeout. Pulaski getting in the paint right here, not just stressing over the three. That's what so many younger kids got thinking they got to rip a bunch of threes, and certainly they've got to be a major part of it. But you get into the lane and you create these threes by kicking them out or getting yourself to the foul line, getting yourself to the press. Interested to see what kind of pressure they come out with right here. Seems like the man press is the press that created the turnover in the last one. Graham's certainly, so far the Graves has thrown the ball in and Owens has caught the ball, and that's a big deal in the press offense. They're going to change it up a little bit here. Pulaski comes out. Looks like they're going to come with a little more diamond zone pressure instead of so much man. Owens throwing the ball in. If they get a quick trap in the rotation, didn't get there. Good play by Bradshaw. Again, you got to sprint that backside if it's possible. Now, I'm not sure it's possible. It's not that we were trying it. Bradshaw is just faster than most of our players. Good finish inside, 2-foot finish, Cade Roberts. And as you noticed, Dale's on the kick, landed on 2 feet as well. Good follow-up by JJ. They need to stop playing. That's 2 or 3. He's come in from the outside. Coming out of the timeout, Jaden Kraus will be entering the ball game for Pulaski County. It'll be his first action. I did verify with the cleaners there. The next game is December 30th. Our girls will be taking on Floyd. I'm sure several of you will be passing this site around. You will have to click a different video for that game. Every game will create a different video. But same site, just keep going back to the same one, and it'll be paid for by your sponsors. So if you know somebody interested in getting their sponsorship up, or you have, if you want to sponsor and also have some stuff that you want me to say on air, read your ad several times. I'm more than happy to do that. So get in touch with Coach Best here at the high school. That's Best at pcba.us. But I know many of you remember the great run the girls done on the last couple of years, and excited for more. So I'm sure you'll be wanting to tune in on December 30th. JV game will tip off at 5:30 that night. Pulaski comes out. Right back to the ball handler. Again, patience, but back it up. Graves that's just heady. Just back it up, draw the double team to you. It takes a confident ball handler to do that. Drew the double team. Bradshaw single coverage. Not much of an answer there that many people are going to have at this level.
Surface his third foul.
1-1.
Team foul number 8. Gully to the line.
Box out foul there on number 12, Braden Surface. Come underneath JJ a little bit. JJ shooting 1-1 here. See if he can't get these two down.
Checking in for the G-Man will be number 22, Brennan Sawyers.
Nice patient isolation by the G-men there. Spread the floor out. Good use of the pump fake by Gully. Down 18. No chance you're going to win, but you just got to keep playing hard. Create some things for not just practice tomorrow, but a continuation. Now, for the G-men, we got a couple new guys in. 42, Ethan Lambert in. He's a 6-foot senior. And also in number 30, Caleb Morgan, 6'3" junior, whose dad is Richard Morgan, who I said played in this gym about 40 years ago, maybe a little less. It was 84, 85. He would have graduated from Salem High School. I tell you, Gully's going to be able to build on this. And this is when you transition from being a shooter to a scorer. He is really taking it on himself to get to the offensive glass here. And that's the third or fourth offensive rebound he's got. And
Full timeout.
Coach Canoa going to take a timeout here with 55 seconds left. No doubt in the outcome, but just going to make sure right here that his guys are all in. Going to play, like I said, play to the bell. Play it like you're down 3 here, 55 seconds to go, and see what can happen. Don't just go out there trying to get a shot or two up. Let's work on what we want to do, what we want to be. Hopefully you enjoyed tonight's telecast. Again, Jeremy Fleener is the one to thank. He and Scott Vest made all this possible. Virginia High School, they did offer some things up through their channels, but they would have had to buy equipment and all that kind of stuff. You would have had would have cost you money and us money. And this is just a better deal. I hope you found it enjoyable. I'm sorry about my voice being a little bit muffled, but I am speaking through a mask. And we'll continue to speak through a mask for hopefully the rest of the season. Okay, so it looked like working on, like I say, you work on stuff you're going to work on. They played that like it was 2 seconds left to go in the game, down 2, where they had to miss the free throw on purpose. Coach Becker just getting a quick timeout. Here, Coach Canoy wanting his kids to scramble on every pass. Josh Bourne coming out tonight with a nice round of applause from the bench there. He's really had a nice, I felt like really as the game went on, he progressed. And there's Morgan inside on the finish.
Shooting foul going to be called against the G-Man.
Nice try for the Coach Baker exhorting his players. You got to get in square. Obviously was a block there. Like I was saying earlier, again, this is how scorers score points. I don't know if we'll stay live after the game. We might be cutting on off. I'm trying to get the heads up now from Jeremy. Are we going to stay on for a little bit to where I can give them the final scoring for tonight? Graham looks like they're willing just to kind of run the clock out, as you see most teams do now. Well, they turn it over. I'm trying to get a heads up from Jeremy. Are we going to stay online? Are we going to stay on, or are we going to go off just as soon as the game's over?
We can stay on.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll stay on just a little bit. I'll keep talking. There's the three, but Tate, it looks like that's going to be the final score. 77-64. 77-64 G-Man. Again, one of the things you'll see is the teams aren't going to shake hands.
Pulaski County,
I'm going to run down here. Jeremy said I could stay online for a little bit. I'm looking over official scorekeeper Rodney Young's shoulder. He's going to count up the individual scoring, and I'm going to.
Changes ongoing. The next Cougar game,
like we said there early on, J.J. Cully is your leading scorer for the Cougars. He had 5 twos, a 3 with 7 and 11. With 20 points, so it's a good initial effort from J.J. Gully. Josh Bourne really started coming on there in the second and third quarters. I'm trying not to talk too loud, so I missed Rodney. But Josh had 4 field goals, a 3, 2 for 4 for the foul line for 13 points.
Again, Tuesday, January 5th.
Peyton McDaniel with the 2 threes for 6. Jersey Johnson had a 3 for 3 points. A.J. McLeod had 9. Kyle O'Neal with a good first game on the varsity for 7. The freshman Lane Nestor hit a couple threes for 6 points. And Tyler Sullivan fouled 3 times but didn't score. So that's your scoring for Pulaski County. And so they end up with 64, 14 field goals, 8 3-pointers. Pulaski went to the foul line 17 times and made 11 of them. And you're scoring for the G-men. Xavier Bradshaw, 8 field goals, a 3 for 19 points. Ben Morgan, 3. Nick Owens, 8, but that doesn't tell the story of his overall worth to him. Several assists. Zach Dale's 2 field goals, 2 threes, 1 of 2 for 11 points. David Graves, it'll take him a second to count this up because he went to the foul line so many times. Had 5 field goals, a 3-pointer. Cade Roberts, 6 field goals, had 12. Caleb Morgan had 2. Logan Simmons had 2. And David Graves had 16. That's not right either, Rodney. I'm messing him up. This live telecast. There's pressure to a live telecast. That's all I'm saying. I know I'm going to have all kind of jokes on my text thread when I get home from my former players. Graves had 20, 7 of 10 from the foul line, 5 field goals and a 3. And that we'll see December 30th. Again, thanks to Jeremy for setting all this up and Scott Best. We'll see you. Merry Christmas to all.